So it'll be 76ers and the Knicks. I do want to get back on that, Chris. Uh, if anybody can guard Joel Embiid, it probably would be Mitchell Robinson. And then they got like Hartenstein and Jericho Sims. They got a front line to guard Embiid. My question is though, who the hell? Like I don't see. Jalen Brunson gonna get cooked by Maxey and Harden, bro. Unless you
I think
put
Randall
RJ
gonna cook. I think Randall gonna cook. Who is Randall
Harris.
going? Yeah, that's easy work.
That is easy work too. That's who 76 started power forward? Tobias Harris, right?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, Julius Randle is going to cook him. How you
Tobias
feel about
Harris
Julius
had a
Randle this year? Huh?
he been playing pretty solid.
What you
I
feel
don't know
say
why
about
he was in
Tobias
it.
Harris?
He had one. He's had some of the ugliest drop offs. Like I don't know. It's like every year he gets worse and worse.
His role just diminishes, bro. Because I actually think Tobias Harris is still pretty all right.
Nah.
Like,
Sometimes he. I don't even be. I don't even. I don't even be. I be forgetting he's on the court sometimes. That's how invisible he be. He don't be
uh,
doing nothing to impact the defense, and he don't be scoring. I'm like, bro, what are you out here for?
I really don't think he likes the situation he's in. That's me personally, because it's been going
ooh,
downhill for a while.
he's been at 11 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists his last 10 games.
That what is that?
Yeah, that's bad. It's bad. But the crazy thing is he's still shooting 46% from the field and 36% from three. So it might be a volume thing. Like he's not getting a lot of shots. He's only attempting 10 shots a game. So is that his fault? We putting it on him? Because his percentages are not bad. He's at 36 from
Yeah.
the three, 46 from the field.
I mean, we only taking 10 shots a game. Come on now.
He's a fourth option. How many shots you does a fourth option get to take?
I'm saying you taking only 10 shots a game. You better be shooting pretty good percentage.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm worried about Tyrese Maxey more than Tobias Harris. He had 15 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds in his last 10. He's shooting 44% from the field, 37% from three. But it's just like you know how I felt about Maxi. I felt like they should have traded him. Like Embiid is finna be he's closer to 30 than he is 20. And it's like you gotta pick a direction, bro. I feel like you could have traded Tyrese Maxey and got like somebody like an OG Ananobi so you could help with PJ Tucker with some perimeter defense and shit like that. I feel like they don't need Maxi. How y'all feel about that? I feel like they should have traded Maxi, bro.
I'm not mad at that, because that's the
I'm
one
not
thing
gonna
they
say
do
they
need
don't
is some
need him.
perimeter defense.
Cause, cause, bro, Tyrese Maxey can't be the third option getting 15 points a game, and he's already coming off the bench, and he's not a great defender like that. It's like, it's like I don't know. I want to be able to play all my best players at the same time. I don't like how Tyrese Maxey and James Harden play at the same time. So I don't see I don't if I was Philly, I would have traded Maxi. The fact that they hung on to Maxi is like everybody trying to be like the Warriors. Oh, we trying to build for the future and compete right now. Man, you remember back in the day, motherfuckers would trade the young niggas. If they feel like they could win, they trade the young guys right now. And I feel
Yep.
like you can even say the same thing over there in Portland. I would have traded Simons because I'm starting to not like how they play together. Even though I still like Simons, it's just him. You can't play Simons and no goddamn Lillard together, bro. That ain't no winning backcourt. Especially is you know how I feel about these backcourts with both these dudes as cones defensively. Like that's just I don't know what's going on with all these teams trying to hang on to young dudes and still try to say they competing for championships. Like that's just
So,
personally how I feel.
so is it fair to say that I was right about Jordan Poole being the best out of Simons, Hero, in that trio?
He's definitely better than Simons. I was wrong there.
He's
But Hero been balling, right? Hero been balling, and he's legit. a starter. But Poole's been balling too though. So it's like, mm-mm. Does Poole still start when everybody's healthy?
No, I think he still come off the bench.
So if it's like that, man, Tyler Hero, he done puts himself in that starting lineup
His
full
role didn't
time.
go down though when they was all healthy. He was still doing the same stuff he was doing when Curry was out.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad if you put Poole at the head of that snake, but I definitely was wrong about Simons. He's better than Simons. Simons is being very underwhelming. See, yeah, Tyler Hero's at 25-5 his last 10. I judge people off their last 10 games, but because that shows you how they playing up until now. Jordan Poole's at 25-3. So it's a pick your poison. I'd rather have Hero at times just because I don't know. I like Hero. I like Hero a little bit more than Poole. I think Poole he wavers. Like in the regular season, I'll take Hero. In the playoffs, give me Poole. Hero sucks in the playoffs, but regular season, I lean Hero.
I mean, but basketball don't stop. So I mean, you gotta take whoever you take in the season. That's who you rolling with in the playoffs. You can't just
But
be like, oh no, I don't need you no more. I'm gonna go with this guy now.
we doing it like that? Give me Poole, then I agree with you. Cause I ain't taking Hero in no type of playoff, nothing.
Well, the best
I'm
playoff year was his rookie year. That's crazy.
That's nasty. That's. How y'all feel about the Heat? Since we talking about the Heat,
That's gonna be an interesting first round because you know what
could
Jimmy Butler gonna do in the playoffs.
That boy finna turn up.
See, if
who?
nobody else gonna turn up on that Heat team, you know what Jimmy Butler gonna do.
I'm kind of upset
Yeah,
they couldn't find a way to get rid of Kyle Lowry.
nobody wants him. See, bro, when it comes to trades, bro, people gotta realize somebody gotta want the dude you're trading.
I know,
Somebody
I
gotta want
know,
the dude
I
you're
know,
trading.
I know. You can't, but it's
Now,
just like
I was being funny because all the Lakers trades I've been having to hear about and all that. No,
no. But I feel you though. Like that's real life though. Somebody has to want your sorry ass.
and it's just crazy, bro. Because so who was the 2 seed? The Bucks. So it'd be the Heat and the Bucks.
Hmm.
Oh my god, I ain't gonna stunt. The only thing that'll keep me from saying the Heat will get ran out the building is Bam Adebayo defense. Hey, we got to give Bam Adebayo his props this year. You remember? I've been very hard on Bam offensively, but Bam Adebayo. Bro, let me go to his stats because Bam he's at 22-10, 22-10-3 this year. I like that. I hope it translates to the playoffs. But 22-10-3, that ain't nothing to sneeze at. And he actually been doing work when I've been watching him. The Heat games I caught this year, he been doing work. So it's like on the offensive end, we know what he gonna do on defense. But if he can help out Jimmy Butler, then this Heat team got a chance, bro. They really got a chance. And if Tyler Hero come along and join them, they really have a chance. I ain't saying they got a chance against Milwaukee because I think Drew
So
Holiday is going.
they Milwaukee.
Drew Holiday gonna put Tyler Hero in hell, and bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I don't think Bam is gonna go crazy either though in the playoffs again in that matchup.
And that's what I'm saying. So it's
That's
like
gonna leave Jimmy Butler on the island once again. I mean, Jimmy Butler gonna rise to the occasion based on what he's done in previous playoffs. But it's I don't know unless they just really surprise us.
you think the Heat rather see Milwaukee or Boston?
They really see Boston
I
Boston.
feel the same way.
because you know what Giannis do you not do you not realize what Giannis does to the Heat in the playoffs? Like the history between the Bucks and the Heat. Giannis was destroying them before he won a finals. Like I remember when he was destroying them dudes.
Didn't they put him out the year before they went to the Eastern Conference this year? Last year? Did they put him out the year before that? I think the Bucks put him
Yeah,
out. So yeah, and I just feel like Jimmy Butler, I feel like he ain't scared of Tatum and Brown. I feel like he look at them like, man, these young boys gotta show me. But their Giannis is different. Their Giannis, Middleton, Drew, and people gotta talk about Brook Lopez, bro. People be people be disrespecting Brook Lopez. People disrespect Brook
man.
Lopez like he wasn't one of them dudes in his era.
Yeah.
Like
Before he
Brook
broke his
Lopez,
foot,
bro, yeah, bro. Post touch
he was the
could
last. He was the
shoot
last traditional big man that I seen.
that
Before
was
he
putting
broke that
in
foot,
work.
man, he was an
Yes,
all
bro.
star level guy.
Yes, I think he done went to the All Star game a couple times. He been the best player on his
Yeah,
team.
when he was with
Like
the Nets
people,
for sure, he went a couple times.
yeah,
He,
the best player on that team, bro.
mm-hmm.
So hey, people sleep, and it's like he's aging like Al Horford, but I feel like Brook Lopez has a little bit more to his game. I
So
feel like they could.
I love how he done changed his game up to keep
Yes.
him like to keep his body like that. You don't got to worry about
So,
banging in the paint. You don't got to worry about too much defensively because I mean, even though he's having a defensive player of the year type of year, man, he got so much help though to where he don't have it's so much he doesn't have to really just rely on.
I wonder what his shooting percentage is because he done
I know
became
from
one of the
three,
better
I know
big
from
men.
three, he been going crazy.
Yeah, he one of the better man shooters too. I used to love see, and that's another crazy thing. I used to watch the Lopez twins when they was at Stanford. I knew Brook
Oh
Lopez was way
yeah,
better than
I was
Rodman
still
back
watching
then
college
too.
ball then.
Was Dwight Powell on that team or was he on a different Stanford team? Because I think they
I
had
don't remember.
Dwight Powell.
I ain't gonna lie to you. If he was, I don't remember him. I only remember the
Dwight
Lopez
Powell.
brothers.
Dwight Powell went to Stanford too. I don't remember
That's
exactly
I
where.
forget how old Dwight Powell is. He don't even look that old, but I didn't realize he was with them. If he was, that's
This dude, man, Brook Lopez has been shooting 44% from three his last like 5 games. That's crazy. But he averaging 15, 7, and he averaging 2.4 blocks a game. That's fucking crazy, dude. How old is this nigga, man? Damn. But
So do
34.
y'all feel that Ime Udoka can
He
save the
turned
Hawks?
35 April 1st.
he went to the Hawks.
No, like I know you said that, but I'm like, do you think he could save the Hawks?
I think Ime Udoka he ain't putting up with that bullshit from Trey, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100. Ime Udoka is a no nonsense type of guy. He might be a womanizer and all that, that. But when it comes to basketball, Ime Udoka don't play that. Cause hey, like when it people forget how much Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown was teetering tottering for being broken up, bro. That shit was going to get broken up. I remember I was one of them ones was like, say, bro, y'all need to break that shit up the way they started last year, I was like, nah, these dudes can't play together. They don't know how to play together. They don't seem like they want to. Ime Udoka single-handedly changed the direction of the Boston Celtics in this current era because they people forget that shit was a question mark if they could even play together. So what I think Ime Udoka finna go over there to the Hawks and do, he finna say, "Hey Trey Young, say dog, this is your skill set. This is what you can do. If we're going to win, you're gonna have to do this. You're gonna have to stop doing that." John Collins, I know you've been in trade rumors, but this is how I view you. This is how I want to use you. This is how it's going to go. DeJounte Murray, this is your role. You know, he already had him in San Antonio, I think. So they probably know each other. But he gonna be DeJounte Murray. This is your role. This is what I want you to do. Like he's gonna define their roles and he gonna use them to their strengths and he gonna try to hide their weaknesses. That's the type of coach I see in Udoka. He's a personnel coach. So it's like I feel like if anybody can get it together, because the Hawks got talent, bro, it's getting to the point where it's just getting nasty that they're not winning, and it's I don't know what to say. I think for so to answer your question, Chris, yes, I think he could turn this ship around. Probably not this year, but definitely by next year they'll be straight.
Okay, I can feel that. Yeah, I was because I was wondering the same thing because I was like, only thing that would have kind of messed it up for me is if they got rid of John Collins. I mean, they still would have had a good team. It just depends on what they get back for him.
My my my
Because
thing,
he's starting to get more injury prone too.
I just hate with the John Collins shit. It's like if you go trade them, trade them. Quit talking about trading people. Like that shit. People don't understand what that shit do. These people is human. Nigga coming in every day, going to work, and motherfucker talking about trading you every damn day. Like if you go trade, I'm not with the he's been on the trade block for 3 years. Why the hell you ain't trade him? You either trade him or take him off the goddamn block. Like I don't like all that. I ain't gonna lie. So it's like you either trade him or make him a part of the team. John Collins ain't a scrub. So shit, damn. Guarantee his future or fucking send him off. Like literally, that's do one or the other. So I don't like that whole motherfucker been on the trade block for 3 years.
That shit crazy. Nigga will come and work every day like, am I gonna get traded?
Man, this my last day here. No, hell no. I don't. But my thing is with the Hawks. How far can you go with Trey Young and DeJounte Murray in the East as it stands? That's the real question. Like from a talent perspective, do you think they have enough? Because right now, who
Um,
they going? Right now, it's 1-8. Boy, Boston. So it's Boston versus Hawks right now. If Hawks like actually legit stay at 8 seed and see the Celtics at the one, what does that matchup look like, y'all? And let's be real.
I think Boston is just. I don't know. I
Boston
mean,
to spot them a game
yeah, because Boston is just too. I think they're still just too.
just so they can finish their
They they
thing
they
out.
too offensively stacked, bro. It's like when you got a team where literally everybody plays defense and everybody can score.
Say, man. I put in the title. The Celtics have 3 top 10 role players. The motherfuckers might have 5. If we just
So
being technical, think. Let's just look at their role players real quick, y'all. We don't even got to get to the stars. We know Tatum and Brown, Marcus Smart, Robert Williams, Grant Williams, Brogdon, Derek White. Come on now, Al Horford. I forgot Al Horford. Them is upper echelon role players to go with 2 top 15 players. So, nigga, I don't know, man. That Boston team is man. You see what they almost did to Milwaukee, Philly healthy, and goddamn, Boston didn't have nobody.
yeah, Boston was. I mean, hey, Boston has a loaded team. That's what I said. Like top to bottom, Boston just got a better team, bro.
I don't know, man. I ain't gonna start. I think that's a sweep. I ain't gonna act like man. What the Heat do to Hawks last year? Was that a gentleman's sweep? I think that was a gentleman's sweep, wasn't it? Didn't the Hawks lose to the Heat?
Yeah, it
Heat
might
Heat
have
and
been.
five. So
Yeah, it
if
might have been.
But they
man,
had Trey Young and Hale.
real life. And bro, you got Marcus Smart and Derek White and Brogdon. Trey ain't finna be doing nothing, bro. Like, think about it. Think about how many guards the Celtics have, bro. They got a ridiculous amount of guards. Marcus Smart, Derek White, Malcolm Brogdon. Nigga, I think Peyton Pritchard, alright, and that nigga will never get off the bench now.
Oh shit.
He one of them players. Hey man, when your number call, be ready.
Real talk. So man, that's I don't really know how the Hawks will ever get back to a conference finals, how the East is constructed right now. But I feel like their best chance would be with Ime Udoka. But y'all know how I really felt. I feel like they should consolidate their roster. Like they have too many players. I've been feeling like that for a couple years.
They do the same thing.
They do the same things. Cause you got Onyeka on Kongwu and Clint Capella. You got John Collins and then you got Jalen Johnson. It's just like, golly, y'all got duplicates at this point. It's like mega trade like three
You
people.
got two
Yeah,
point guards out there starting. Like I don't know.
because what they say in the playoffs is it becomes like a 7-8 man rotation anyway. So why the hell you got
Yeah,
11 guys? Go get you 7-8 guys you can trust and rock
I
out
just
with
don't
that.
understand how they let Kevin Herter get away.
Uh, you got see. Then you would have had another double. You would have had Herter and Bogdanovich. I would have let Bogdanovich go over Herter, but
They
Bogdanovich was a killer in the playoffs when they was doing their thing.
Herter.
So,
Hey, Herter had some games too where he took off.
hmm. So when we looking at the West, when it says the Kings is the 3 and the Mavericks the 6, we all can agree that the Mavericks have a really good, strong possibility of upsetting them, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't really call the thing about this West this year. When it comes to the 2 through the 7, I don't even look at it as an upset. The only ups, I don't. Well,
Only by standings
yeah,
considerations.
the only real upset would be if the if the Nuggets lost first round. I'd be like, whoa, that's the only lot that would truly surprise me. Um, but yeah, I mean the West two through
Man,
two through
Denver
seven
losing the
is
first
crazy.
round. Denver losing the first round. A whole lot of people gonna be changing their stance on that boy Jokic.
Well, even no, if the Suns lose first round too, you already know what we're gonna be saying.
I mean, not really because I've been
Man,
hearing
people,
people. I've been
soon when
hearing
Nah,
people giving. Nah, bro, I've been hearing
arrived in
people giving
Phoenix,
them niggas
everybody
a pass,
said
bro.
ring them. People were
Nah, bro,
saying
I've
that
been,
on the trade on that trade deadline. So I don't want it. If they lose in
bro,
the
I've
first
been hearing people
round,
giving that shit a pass, bro. That shit is ridiculous. I've been hearing people giving that shit a pass. So that's why I don't think it's gonna. The Denver Nuggets thing is gonna be more wild than that because it's already niggas giving them a pass if they don't win a ring this year. It's already
oh
people
yeah,
giving them a
it's a
pass.
it's a lot of teams and individuals that's on the hot seat if they don't do nothing this year. Because at the end of the day, everybody want that bling. All that other stuff cool, but if you ain't man, if you ain't putting no ring on your finger on your first home game the next season, all that stuff you did last year don't matter.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm what? Hey, okay. You see my cover screen. I'm a big KD fan. But if this nigga lose in the first round with the Suns, boy, it ain't nothing I can say. It ain't nothing I can say. There ain't gonna be nothing I can do. I'm
You
gonna change
said
this
that
picture.
same thing before he did what he did now. So when Kyrie left, I said KD out. You said no, he not. If he out, man, I can't defend him no more. He did that. I
No,
called it, and you still
but
defending him. So I know for a fact you still gonna defend this guy if he lose first round.
no, hell no. If you lose first round after going to the Suns with that stacked ass team, I ain't even gonna say the Suns team stacked, but it's good enough to win. But if you lose in the first round to Kawhi Leonard, what the hell can I say? What the hell? I ain't finna do that. That's gonna be hell no. Cause you're not supposed to lose. You supposed to be the ultimate weapon. Any team that gets you supposed to be in contention. So when he goes to the Suns, it's championship or bust. It's championship or bust, Chris. I ain't gonna lie to you. That I ain't gonna stunt, but how I see that, I see that matchup going, nigga, that's a gentleman sweep, Suns way. I'm not gonna lie to you, gentleman sweep. Clippers ain't beat nobody good this year outside of the Celtics that one time and the Mavericks. Everybody else they been getting. Boy, I thought they was gonna beat the Bucks, but no. Nuggets hammered their ass, and this shit been national TV too. So I watched it. That's why I'm out on Memphis. We ain't talking about Memphis because shit, nigga, I ain't high on them no more. They lost every primetime game. Every goddamn last one. I think. If if I'm not mistaken. They pretty much lost every primetime game, y'all. That matters to me. I might be too much of a regular season dude, but nigga, you can't lose every single goddamn game whether stars are injured or not. They lost to the Celtics, no goddamn Jalen Brown. It was Tatum and the role players. So I don't know, bro. I'm not big on teams that lose so much in prime time because the playoffs are all prime time. So
I was just about to say playoffs all prime time.
y'all think the Nets could give the Cavs a run for their money?
I
That
don't
might
see
make
it.
things interesting.
Defensively, that Nets team is freaking crazy, bro. They don't have not one bad defender in their starting lineup. All right, literally everybody's above or bro. Dorian Finney-Smith, Mikal Bridges, Ben Simmons, boy, they got the
Claxton.
possibility, huh?
I said Nick Claxton.
Nick Claxton, Royce O'Neal's a solid defender. Say, bro, because you got to
Oh
think
yeah,
about the
I ain't gonna
Cavaliers.
lie. Royce O'Neal is funny though. He be moving funny on the court, man.
He
He
played with
play
heart. I like him.
he plays stiff though. I'll be like, bro, why you moving like that?
But let's break down this series. Cause think about it, Cavaliers can't score like that, bro. I'm just gonna be 100. Trying to watch them dudes play sometimes, it's like it's Garland, Mitchell, and nothing. If Levert got it going, then that's cool. And I feel like them losing Kevin Love, that's a big loss, bro. That's a big loss. Because Kevin Love was probably like they third or fourth option in terms of scoring.
Yeah, I don't know why they get off of him.
The fact they let him go for nothing, probably. I was listening to somebody say they was like, man, NBA teams don't hardly do that, especially when they trying to compete. So maybe Kevin Love got something going on. I think he ended up with the Heat, didn't he?
Yep.
Yep.
So I ain't gonna stop. I like that for them. I like that for him. Bam, Kevin Love, Jimmy Butler, Tyler Hero, Gabe Vincent, Caleb Martin, one of them. That's I like that little lineup, offensively and defensively. So, but but now, who was we just talking about? Oh, the Cavaliers. Nah, I ain't trusting the Cavaliers. They need some more offense, bro.
Evan
It
Mobley went for 31-9.
today.
Yep.
See,
He
he's
not
so
consistent.
streaky. Yeah, he's so streaky, bro. He they next piece that needs to just sit him down and say, dog, we need you to score. Quit looking all awkward like a deer running around here all crazy. And sitting down, get you a little 15-foot midi, get you a little post game. Because he got a little soft hook shot, but I want it to be consistent. What Stephen A said about Kwame Brown, I need you to put two moves together that you can do two times in a row. Do it a couple times in a row. Keep doing it. Cause Mobley,
Man, Stephen A. He said he
that
doesn't
that
have two post moves that to his
he can put
memory.
to memory. They can do two times in a row. That was crazy. But Mobley, if Mobley can be that third guy that can actually get you like 20, like next year, if Mobley can get you 28 and 3 consistently every game to go with Garland and Mitchell bring, that's a scary thing. But without that third scorer, Cavaliers is toast. And they could fucking lose to Brooklyn. So I don't know, cause I feel like Brooklyn can guard Mobley. I mean not Mobley, they can guard Garland and Mitchell right now. Like nigga, Finney Smith, Bridges, Ben Simmons, boy, y'all think Donovan Mitchell a volume shooter now? Wait till that series over with. We're gonna be having trouble. We're gonna be having trouble, bro. That's why I be looking at when I'm looking at these matchups right now. I'm looking at personnel because it becomes all about matchups. The Knicks, damn, Chris, the Knicks probably can beat the 76ers if they put it
see
together.
now, see now you thinking about it. It just take you just got to look at it a few times and then just really think.
Mm-hmm. Just because I'm
You
thinking
just said,
about
what did you just
Brunson.
say? It's all about matchups. The Knicks are actually a pretty big team, and they got a big motherfucker over there on the 76ers, you have to try to stop.
Hey, y'all
Hey,
think Jalen Brunson is better than James Harden right now?
I, hey man, they go blow for blow if you ask me.
That is crazy. We know Embiid clears Randall, but Randall's 23 and 10. 23, 10 and 5, I think. Something like that.
If
if
you could
MB get
elevate
knocked
that,
out the
man,
first round, I don't want to hear nothing about how talented and skillful he is no more. Cause Shaq in his prime was not getting knocked out no first round. I'm sorry, it wasn't happening
So Shaq didn't get knocked at the first round when it was him, Eddie Jones, and Nick Van Exel.
against who?
I'm asking because I know they lost early.
Well, I know one year with that trio, they got to the Western Conference Finals, and they was actually favorites to go to the finals that year. That was one of the years they I think that was the first year. No, that was Kobe's second year in the league. Kobe rookie year. Let me see.
Well, we'll
That's a
get
discussion for another day, though. I'm
to
gonna just look it up just to see, though.
okay, but what other teams we didn't talk about in this playoff picture? I think we pretty much covered everybody. We gave everybody
did
a
we
little
say
love.
we didn't talk about the Mavericks matchup, did we? Because who
We
they
didn't
got?
talk about it. We kind of agreed that we wouldn't be surprised if they came out winning. But this
Oh,
my
okay.
thing. I feel like the Sacramento Kings is so bad. They're just as bad as the Mavericks defensively at this point. So it's like it can really go either way. But I trust Kyrie and Luca over Sabonis and Fox. Just me personally. And I think mm,
Yep, I was right. They lost in the second round, but not the first.
okay, they lost in the second round. Okay. I knew that shit. I know they didn't go too damn far.
I would love this Grizzlies Pelicans matchup if somebody was healthy.
It ain't that man child, is it?
Yep. You know who I'm talking about, that man child.
I'll give y'all this. I literally see the gap between Zion and Ingram now. They was way better with Zion. They were
Bro,
way better with Zion. It was noticeably. They're noticeably way better with Zion. How do y'all feel about the future of the Pelicans? Because it's getting it's becoming Kawhi and Paul George esque, in my opinion.
man, that's exactly what it is because both of them have problems staying healthy. And I'm sorry. I mean, as much as I love him, I still question whether or not New Orleans should have gave him that max contract.
Who's Zion?
Yep.
Uh, it's because when you see him actually play, it's like, bro, this dude is crazy, and he was
But
starting
you
to
gotta
close
play.
game. Yeah,
But you
that's
gotta
true.
play. You gotta play. And it's like, come on now. We already know what you are as a talent, but I'm not getting it. I'm not getting my return on my investment. I am
But
not
it
getting my return on my investment. So it just comes to a point to me like, bro, I mean, we can say a player is the most this, and this, but the best attribute is availability to me. That is the number one thing is can you sustain your body through a season into the playoffs? Because he hasn't
that's
shown
true.
that. You know, so
But
he just
you,
hasn't shown it. Like you can be the most talented player, bro. Like, cause he clearly makes them better, but it don't matter if he's not there.
but Chris too, you gotta understand. It's like what's that shit called? A gamble because you gotta think about players like Embiid and Curry. People forget Curry first 4 years, nigga was always out too. Embiid
I
didn't
don't
play a
know,
lot
cause
his first
Curry's
few
ankles.
years.
We almost thought the Curry was gonna be out because he couldn't. His ankles weren't holding up.
Yep. And what happened? He became one of the greatest players ever. Joel Embiid become an MVP candidate after he couldn't stay on the court his first few years. Remember they was always talking about that process shit. Why this nigga wasn't playing? He processed. It's a process and process. And then you know what I'm saying he became
Man,
one of the better players in the league. So it's
I
like
mean,
you'll kind
I
of
hope that's the trend that it's going in, man, because it's looking pretty bad.
because like my only thing is with Zion, it's like when he plays, bro, that's a dude that you do want. And it's like he started getting better as the season was going. Because remember, I was like, man, I don't know about Zion, this, and that. And then his performance against Giannis, how he just started taking it to him in that second half, even though they still lost. Bro, he started taking it to Giannis now, bro. And it was just like this, you know, Giannis don't back down. Giannis ain't one of the ones where it's like, oh, he took it to Giannis and you just look past that. Nah, you taking it to Giannis. Giannis bring it every night. And the fact that Zion was going blow for blow with Giannis and literally was getting the better of Giannis in that second half. But like that type of stuff. And then he was having more and more fourth quarter performances where it's like, okay, he's figuring out how to win at winning time. It was a lot to like about Zion when he was playing, like in terms of his development, his growth. But like you said, he do got to be available. But it's just like say, man, shit, we go pay him and shit. We'll see. Nigga say shit because nigga the chance of him actually playing and getting over it outweighs him not. You know what I'm saying? If he don't do it, then shit, man, he just don't do it. You know, shit, we have to chalk that shit up. But if he can become what he's supposed to be, they got a potential dynasty on their hands. And don't forget, they got the Lakers pick still.
Yep.
So they got a lot of flexibility. They got a lot of young players they can move around. They got a lot of stuff they can do. So they still in a great position with or without Zion, but you would definitely want them to be there. But you know, you think they could upset the Nuggets? Who was the one thing in the eighth seed? Let me see.
Nah, they
Because
in
we
the
ain't talking
seventh
about
seed.
okay, they in the
They had to
seven.
see Memphis.
That's what I was talking about earlier. But I like how they match up. Cause they both bring their own things to the table.
Who you leaning towards though?
That's the thing. If Zion returns, that can definitely shift the landscape. So
I ain't gonna lie.
that
Zion don't
man,
want to. Zion really don't want to see them boys, bro. Zion have struggled mightily against Jaren Jackson. He really did.
but that was without his co-star beside him.
I give you that, but Dylan Brooks. I feel like Dylan Brooks and Jaren Jackson out of any other team in the West, like I would trust them on Ingram and Zion if that makes sense. Like I wouldn't just be like, oh shit, Ingram and Zion finna have their way. They're not gonna have their way against Brooks and Jared Jackson though. It's still gonna be a tough series, fully healthy or not.
Bro, what was his energy last year when they was in the playoffs?
Who?
Brooks and Jaren Jackson. They just didn't become good defenders this year.
They getting better though. They still young guys, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like I still like I still like Jaron Jackson's potential. He's still getting better. Jaron Jackson has been balling this year. Like on the offensive end, he's being more aggressive getting into the paint. He's still, hey, don't forget, shit, Jared Jackson about 6'11", can move a little bit, can shoot. You say he developing his hook shot, and then he's the best defender in the NBA, in my opinion, as a rim protector. So, hey, like Memphis still could do something, but my only fear with Memphis is they don't perform that well in prime time. So I wouldn't be surprised if Pelicans got on their ass. But in terms of personnel, I like Memphis too. So, but in terms of who I trust Willie Green. So I don't know. I don't know, bro.